Hi. Don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Fun fact 66. 66. Whoa. 66. Fun fact 66. This one is Halloween. Since I did a little Christmas, the last one, I thought I should do some Halloween since it is the holiday that is closest to the time that I'm recording this right now. So I can talk without doing wireless. Pretty good. Now, it's number 65 is not ventriloquism. Ventriloquism. It's, I'm just being so goofy right now. Maybe I should have, like, something to eat. Maybe. 65 is Halloween, and I was going to do memories and trends and guesses. Now, since I've told you a few weeks, I don't know, a month ago, that I had to be moved out by October 31st from my current location, and that's why things are disappearing behind me because I'm trying to pack and find a job and all that stuff. But they want me out by October 31st, and I love Halloween. I love dressing up. Surprise, surprise, right? Love, love, love Halloween. I love decorating. I like the kids coming to the door. I love giving them candy. And because my brother, who is no longer with us, had juvenile onset diabetes, I always make sure that I have non-candy items like stickers and Hot Wheel cars and bracelets for the girls and stuff like that. So, and I'd say in recent years, the trick-or-treater population has decreased or maybe gotten older. But recently it's been ramping up again where I live. But I know it was different when I was a kid. I mean, there were gangs of kids roaming the streets, trick-or-treating with their friends, going door to door, parties, unique costumes, homemade costumes. I was Mustard one year. I wanted to be an ice cream cone, and I was told that was going to be too difficult to make. So I said, what about ketchup then? And they said, how about mustard? I can imagine how I can make a mustard costume, so you're going to be Mustard. So I was Mustard one year. Awesome costume. My mom is so creative and so talented at making things like that. Me, not so much. So, yeah, more creative costumes. You could go to somebody's house and, oh gosh, I remember the comic book guy. And because he worked at a comic book place that made comic books, and he'd give you 2 or 3 comic books. There was a lady that had saved her pennies all year, and you just grabbed a handful of pennies when you went to her door. There was a lady that made the whole homemade candy apples, caramel apples, cookies, cupcakes, corn balls, popcorn balls, whatever, and they were so cute and then yummy. Then somebody started putting like razor blades in stuff and blah, and then we couldn't do that anymore. You can have homemade candies and pastries and stuff. And then nobody trusted each other, and the crowds of kids got smaller, and they did more things like, let's go trick-or-treating at the mall. Let's do a trunk or treat. Let's just do a party. And that was sad to me. And I remember going up to a house and saying trick or treat, and he showed me a card trick. So, yeah, I think he didn't understand the concept of that. So, I just remember costumes and fun and candy and, it was a wonderful times and spooky things and being out late at night with your friends, roaming the streets around your house, going to strangers' houses, meeting new people, and just having a friggin' good time. These days it's not so much that anymore. And then there's trends in costumes where everybody is the latest political figure that nobody likes or everybody loves or whatever. Now it's probably video game characters, or sometimes it's just a ghost still. That's one constant, is that get a white sheet, put it over your head, cut 2 holes in it. You're a ghost. Fabulous. Love it. Homemade costume and a classic. But I've gotten things over the years. I think I'm losing myself here. But I've gotten things over the years that were decorations. I lost a lot of them going from the 3,000-foot home to the 1,000-foot home, and then splitting everything up. But some things I kept, and some things I had for before everything, and they were pretty worn, a lot of them, but I still have some of my little paper skeletons, honestly. But I have my Medusa head, and she moves, and she goes, ha, 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 and says stuff. And, but one of my favorites is my big, 10-foot lighted ghost that blows up, And I call him my 10-foot boyfriend every Halloween. Me and him hang and with the cat and hand out Halloween candy. And I might have a glass of wine, true, yeah. But the trend is now, I think there's more kids trick-or-treating now. After COVID put even a bigger damper on it, and then after COVID, and now I think people are trick-or-treating again. And I think I'm glad, but I'm very sad that I won't be here. I hope I'm somewhere October 31st where I've unpacked a costume or something that I can wear, and I can buy a bag of candy and take out my non-candy items and pass them out somewhere and see the costumes and just enjoy the night. I hope that I can do that on October 31st. But Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, has always been a wonderful time for me. I've always loved it. I never thought it was scary. I thought it was fun. It was a reason to be free and out and about and meet new people. And sometimes not as yourself, which is actually really fun. Like even when I was acting and singing and stuff, if I had to be up there and play my flute and sing as myself, sometimes it was harder. The butterflies and the stage fright was harder. But if I could be somebody else and do those things, then it was easier. And I think Halloween's kind of like that, but it's also connecting to the world again. And it's also just playing and having fun and getting treats and decorating. I have a lightning thing that comes out. It's lightning that goes on my walls. I love that. And I have a tombstone where the skeleton comes in and out. I love that too. And my light up pumpkins, I don't carve them anymore. I've carved way too many pumpkins. So I just have the styrofoam ones that you can put out and plug in every year. Very nice. So I've got some cool stuff that I love to put out, but it's not going to be going out this year as far as I know, unless I can find a job and a place to live before Halloween. But, oh, spooky Halloween. See, even this isn't real. And it keeps slipping. How do you tighten things? I don't know. That's another story for another day. But Halloween is coming. And be prepared for spooks and kooks and candy and fun. Have fun. Ciao, Bellas.